There's the initial desire to make a sequential thing. Of course, everyone who walks up always wants to see, like, okay, that one leads into that one leads into that one. I mean, we're all pattern recognizers, that's what humans are. But they're not sequential, they're individual pieces under a theme. If at one point you managed to put all of your ideas into a piece of art, it wouldn't be art anymore, it would be an illustration. Because illustration is a communicative device. It's a one-way street. Whereas art should be a two-way street. It should have bits where you don't understand it, a gap in your understanding of it, creating a dialectic interaction with it, creating a space where you can go back to it and get more things out of it. With the great pieces of work, you look at them, it changes you in some way, and then you go out and look at the world, and that changes you again, and you come back to you get back to the piece, and now it's different. That's why we can keep coming back to the great films, the great books, great art pieces all through our lives, and there's always something different. There's a bit of abstraction in a few of them, which people always want to know the reason why. Like, what is that? What's that? I would say, you know, it's up to you, because if I screamed like a big if I did a wordless scream, you'd know what I was saying. You wouldn't understand the words. It's what Francis Bacon would call the emotion without the boredom of its conveyance. Most of the work I do is inspired by the sublime landscapes of the mid-Gothic period. They're a way of doing religious painting in a secular age, just the divine or some kind of transcendent thing that's like force of nature. In deciding what I'm going to do, I don't really have a definitive idea. I think it's good to go out without a map and just explore. So that's where you avoid illustration. You just wander out into the wilderness and just find things with a philosophy, with a kind of a general idea. So the overriding theme can only be seen in the body of work in its totality. It's not about the individual piece. And so yeah, you kind of need to know a bit about it, but too much street art is all street and not enough art. And I think this is a problem. I think we should be doing something a bit more for the public. We should be doing something a bit more in this world, especially in these times. London audiences and modern audiences don't really get wowed by anything. Try and do something with big dramatic emotions. I just want to connect in some way. I think we need that. If you're just making pop iconography or pretty girls or some kind of over-mediarized image, and what are you doing? What are you putting out there into the world? Like, it's like you're trying to join a big boys game that you'll never be invited to. I don't know, man. It keeps you off the streets.